That's the literal fucking fake. Oh my god, he's going nuts, guys. Oh my lord. What a dude.
You're my bitch. Come kiss my ring.
Ask me how I feel about him. Fake ass motherfucker.
You're the fucking fake one, Rich. You're fake.
No, nothing will be worked out ever.
Rich, you're the fucking fake one. You're fake.
Yeah, you're right here, you talentless hack. Come on. You can't do anything else.
Rich,
you have the screen
you're
presence
fake.
of a fucking half-dead snail. Come on here and talk. Doesn't matter if I'm sober or not. Probably being stoned is probably holding me back a little bit, unfortunately. You're another one. This puts food in my kids' mouths, too. Don't put the fat shit aside.
Oh, shut the fuck up,
This keeps a roof
Rich.
over their heads, and you're putting out...
It's your fucking fault, you stupid bitch. You did this first. You posted about it first on fucking Facebook, and you're seemingly forgetting about that. You did it first. You.
lies and half-truths, and you didn't know the whole story to benefit yourself and for your butt-fuck buddy. I knew you were stupid. You believed that Trump actually got the election stolen from him, you smooth brain asshole. Yeah, he'll be on in 20 minutes. Fuck you. Where'd you go? Where are you, buddy? Come on the show. Have a talk where I'm actually in your fucking face. Come on. You fucking hack. Melanie Mac won't fuck you, you fucking simp. Anyway.
Says the dude that simps over her.
Man, your balls shrank, huh? He's gone. Oh, poor baby. Been in a coma for 5 months. Life would probably be easier for a little while. Not that I want to do anything. Don't worry, I don't want to do anything to myself.
Oh man, he's going fucking bonkers,
isn't this something?
bro.
Isn't this a family-friendly stream?
Bro, you're being a little bit.
Oh, I am upset.
You're acting like a little bitch.
When you put out lies and misinformation that affects my livelihood, which affects my kids, I'm going to have a lot to say to you.
Bro, he didn't, though.
And I'm not shy.
He literally didn't, though. He didn't,
Jay said one thing, and he took it out of context. Breaking news. Said that, I just like when people hate me. No, I like when pieces of shit hate me. I don't like when... I don't want good people to hate me. I want people that are snakes to despise me. I want them to think about me when they're going to fucking sleep at night because they know I'll pull them out of their bullshit.
You're literally the snake, bro. You're literally the snake.
Why do I keep bringing up my kids? Because this feeds my kids. This supports my kids. This keeps a roof over their heads. And opportunistic snakes with no integrity took it and took the story and demonized me, which hurts my reputation, which hurts my livelihood. So I'm going to bring up my kids. And that's why I'm pretty emotional about it. And when I'm sober, I'm even more emotional about it. I'm very angry.
He needs the clout. Yeah, because you need the clout.
When people do that to me.
You need the clout.
And I'm not shy to tell them like it is. Go suck Donald Trump's dick, Eric. David, thank you for becoming a member.
Clout. You gonna go out there, Big Chungus? Okay, go. Go on, Chungus.
I'm getting to all the super chats, bro. My apologies. I appreciate the fucking support tonight. Yeah, he's a fucking clout chasing talentless hack. Can I be a mod again? Yes, Mike Wells, you can be a mod again. You were a mod for years and you didn't do anything out of emotion. Like I said to you, don't take it. I did a mass unmodding where I clicked the button
chaser,
because people
bro.
were getting up in their
You are the clout chaser.
Eric would be like, Eric, I'm going to put my tremendous spray-tanned oily nuts in your mouth. Oh, thank you. He would be gargling them, and he'd have browner on his lips. You want to know? I like Eric. He's a great guy, though. Jonathan, great job proving what a child you truly are. Great job proving that your IQ is below 100. What does it like to be stupid?
Awful.
Can you ask me a question? Answer. I want to know what it's like to be dumb. I'm not brilliant or anything. I'll be the first to admit. I was talking to King Sly T, just shooting the shit with him, and I was like, yeah, dude, I'm not very bright sometimes. My balls. But you're actually dumb.
DBZ King 119 donated $10. One more thing I'll say on this. People in the chat who are saying Rich is being hateful and angry, put yourself in his shoes. How the hell would you react after people you once trusted were putting out lies about you?
Yeah.
Let the man have some time to vent.
Yeah. Imagine. And I knew when I said this, we're going to watch the podcast. I promise I'm having a tough time right now between being stoned and emotional and answering super chats. Like, imagine someone, he said to me, yeah, I extorted you. We were talking about the circle joke. Yeah, I admitted I kind of extorted you. And then later in voice messages saying, no, I never said that. Why are you making up shit? He said I was making up shit. And here's the thing. He's actually pretty smart because now to you...
Bro, you used him. You literally got mad, right? And said shit on Facebook, right? And deleted the shit on Facebook and then went on a giant fucking tirade about how Facebook is private. No, just because you set your Facebook to private doesn't mean that it is private, you dumbass. Oh my fucking god. You started this. You are two-faced because publicly you wanted to be the good guy, but behind the scenes you wanted to be the bad guy. That's how you're a two-face. You're a hypocrite. You attacked Jay when he said, leave me alone. You sent him multiple voice messages and then refused to give context.
I don't have anything on paper. It's hearsay. I don't have a voice message. It's hearsay. You can technically say that I'm full of shit.
Oh, shut up. Just because you can't prove I don't have it.
Well played, Jay.
Or you can't prove that I don't have it doesn't mean I have it. You're a bitch, dude. An absolute fucking bitch.
Yeah. The one time where I had to be man enough, or like, if this is important enough to you, let me not mince his words and I'll get back to the super chats. Where we had to talk on the phone and I was distracted and I'm so stupid that I didn't catch this. That's when he says, when he knows it's not being recorded, yeah, I kind of admitted that I extorted you.
Bullshit. I don't believe you, Rich, because you've lied already, dude. You've been lying this whole time. You said that Jay did this, but he didn't. You did. You started it. And now all of the sudden you're telling the truth? Bullshit. Bullshit. Because you've been so unwilling to give context, but then when Keemstar started fucking circle jerking you, right? And literally trolling your dumbass to your face, right? Calling his chat a bunch of unemployed losers because they didn't agree with you, right? He was farming your dumbass for content. And now look at you. Look at your dumb ass playing the fucking lolcow. You absolute fucking dumb as ass. You did this first, Rich. You're the one that posted about it publicly first. Just because you believe your Facebook to be private doesn't mean that it is. You called Jay a leech publicly. You started attacking him first. Jay was forced to defend himself. And then when you guys stopped it amicably, right, you went back behind the scenes and started attacking him, right, leaving him voice messages. And then that's when you wanted to be the good guy in front of the camera, but you wanted to be the hard ass behind the camera. You're a two-faced loser. You're a fucking liar. So why would anybody fucking believe you now? You gave full context now, but then you were refusing. You had to let it go and let it go and let it go and let it go until it came to a head. And this is the head that you made, you dumbass. You try and remove all blame from you and say, oh, but it was Jay. No, it was you Dude, it was you. Jay is culpable too. Don't get me wrong. He's at wrong for what he did. But you can't just say it was all him, right? Because it wasn't. Because if you look at it, the way you both have presented it, you're the aggressor in both situations, you fucking moron. So what is Jay now? Being forced to defend himself, right? Right? You forced him into a corner where he says, "Stop or I'm going to have to sue." Bro, he's told you to stop. What you're doing now is harassing him. You're leaving him voicemails, you're attacking his character, you're attacking his friends, you're lashing out at him. All because of a payment dispute that you admitted you were wrong in. And then, when the public opinion was against you, right? You refused to give context, which turned people against you even more, which rallied people to Jay's side. And now all of the sudden, that wasn't the truth, guys. How are we to believe you now? Because you could be just saying anything. Had that entire time to think over your story and create this elaborate idea around what you believe. But you put Jay on the spot to where he was forced to defend himself, where he couldn't do that. It's absolutely ridiculous the way you're acting. I cannot believe this. You are a 42-year-old man. And why is it, right? You'll go after Minxie, right? You'll go after It's Kinda Sav, right? But you won't go after me. You blocked me. I mean, come on, bro. You'll go after the women and you'll go after Jay who doesn't want anything to do with you, but I want the smoke, Rich. I want the smoke. I've been sitting by this fire the whole time. I want the smoke. Come on. But you won't. You're a hypocrite. You used Jay because before him your content was abysmally bad, bro. You were failing. And then Jay came along and revitalized your shit. Fucking liar.
Can't wait for that to be brought up in court, Jay. Is 8-Bit Eric here? Just, hey, how you doing, buddy? So the thing is, I got to give Jay credit to the people that are here that hate me. They could go, Rich can't give receipts for that. And they will hold on to those pearls of reasonable. Doubt or plausible deniability as hard as they can. Rich can't prove it. You got me, Jay. I can't prove it because we talked on the phone and I didn't record your phone call. And to all the assholes out there who said I leaked Jay's DMs, When did that happen? Show me the receipt of that. I only leaked my voice messages I left to him. Not a word out of his mouth, nor a text that he texted was ever released by me. The only thing that ever happened, like I said in the podcast, which we'll watch one of these centuries. Shit, I lost my train of thought. Goddamn weed. I needed it tonight, though. What did I say? Please, could someone reset my train of thought? I'm sorry. And that's the thing. I can't show evidence. And he knows that. Because he made me call him. Oh, no. I'm beating the boom arm. Thank you for letting me know. Am I like, are you guys hearing like thump, thump, thump? I'm sorry. That I'll say who said it. Duty, thank you. Who the hell? Yeah, great job proving what a child you truly are. Go take an IQ test. Can I be a mod again, Dad? Yes, you can. You were around for about a year, right? I'm pretty sure. Rich, you missed a lot of super chats. Can I have my mod back? Yes, White Ink. I'm not just throwing mods around like confetti. I know the people that I am modding. Cody, Daddy, chill. Maybe play with your cucumber or something. I got laid. I'm fine. Two things. So one to Jay, fucking marinate in it. Two, what happened with Sexy Coco? I can't. I'm not going into it now. You still like you.
Big old properties. Phone. Hello, everybody. I fixed the audio tune. No. Okay, no. Rich is full of shit. Everything Rich is saying here is full of shit. So he banned Sexy Coco because Sexy Coco disagreed with him. That's why. And Sexy Coco said Rich was being manic and ridiculous about what he was doing with Jay. And Rich banned him. One of his biggest supporters.
You're the victim 100%. No, I'm not. I should have never released that first Facebook post. That was, no matter what was said to me as a person.
Yeah, nah, you say that, but look at all that you've done because of it, dude. You're lying. You're just saying that to save face. Bro, look at everything you've done. The hills, the mountains, the cities you've burned because you felt scorned that somebody didn't want to subsist off of you and take pennies. So, they didn't want to do the extra work. So you had to fire them. That is on you as the employer, Rich. It's your fucking fault, dude. As the employer, right? If you don't hold the employee to the standard that they're meant to be at, right? You don't dock their pay, threaten to fire them until you squeeze a few dollars off of them, Like, come on, dude. You know what you were doing. I know what you're doing, right? Because it's I mean, it's not rocket science, right? I'm not making enough, but I still need Jay. So what if I threaten to fire him so he comes back at hopefully a lower cost? And that's exactly what fucking happened multiple times. Right? You were going to fire him and then he came back and you hired him back. If you were gonna fire him, truly and honestly, you would have fired him and said, "No, I cannot keep you. I'm sorry. You have to go. We're done." But you didn't, Rich. You didn't. You squeezed money out of him and tried to take him for everything you could. And then when he didn't want to do the work that you wanted him to, I mean, what do you expect from him? What are you expecting from him when you refuse to pay for the work, right? And try and do it at the bottom dollar every time, and then you squeeze to a new bottom dollar, you can't expect extra work. And then we can all see how fucking greedy you are, right? Because you literally sent him a computer that was meant for the job that you were doing, right? And then when you fired him, instead of saying, I need you to send the computer back, right? And withholding a portion of his payment until you received the computer back, you just said, take the computer as compensation for the part I'm not giving you. You cannot do that. That's not agreed. Jay didn't agree to that, to our knowledge. So why? You're full of shit, dude. You are a fucking coward.
Who does this? That was immature, and even with what Jay could have said, he was getting a hitman to come after me. I should have not put that Facebook post up. That was childish of me. Beyond that, he made private matters public to garner sympathy because he's a coward and he doesn't trust his own talents because he's failed multiple times before. And he was going to use my career as a stepping stone and hurt my pockets to garner sympathy.
You're just confirming what I said prior, dude. You were worried he was upstaging you. And you got scared and jealous, so you sent his ass down the fucking road. And now you're trying to destroy whatever semblance of a career he might have, right? Because you feel threatened by him. Because you notice people liked him more. It was obvious people liked him more. I mean, look at what you did in his absence. You banned a person who's been giving you money for almost what, a decade and a half? I am just utterly shocked by you, dude.
Sympathy for himself. So fuck him to hell. Jack D. Whiskers, thank you for becoming
I want
to
go back and hear that.
Multiple times. Garner sympathy because he's a coward and he doesn't trust his own talents because he's failed multiple times before. And he was going to use my career as a stepping stone and hurt my pockets to garner sympathy for himself.
Yeah.
So fuck you for whole maron.
Yeah. Just confirming straight fucking jealousy, bro. Just straight jealousy. It's just straight jealousy.
JD Whiskers was the last one. Where's that at? In a second. How long? I give him about like 6 months to see reasons that are kind of just like keeping an eye, and numbers are going down. Because he's engaging,
Bro, if his numbers were going down, why do you keep bringing him up? Is it because when you don't bring him up, you get like 700 viewers, and then when you bring him up, you get 1,500 viewers?
He's this poster behind me, literally. I'm almost not kidding. I kind of am, but not, unfortunately. I could just keep the air.
No. Jay was better at pushing conversation than you. He will never answer.
I could go shit and go to sleep.
Coco.
You could stare at Nicolas Cage, and that would be more entertaining than Jay can be on stream.
Bro, you're boring. You're fucking boring. You do the same shit every time. You say a dumb joke, nobody laughs, you hit the applause button. Every time. You literally just fucking did it. The fuck out of here with your lies, bro.
He's a good co-host sometimes.
And you were a horrible one.
He's a good co-host. But by himself, the cardboard of Nicolas Cage would be more engaging.
That's why his streams were more attended than yours.
Jay is a good sidekick, but he can't hold down a stream by himself to save his fucking life. And oh no, when people share photos, my butthole puckers.
What was that, bro?
Yeah, Eric, well played. Run and say, oh man, he fell right into my trap. Make a video on it so you look like an asshole. Please do. I'll go on your show. Hey, Eric, you know what? Come back on here. If you're willing to, I will shut down the stream right now and go on your stream. Come on. Let's go. I mean, I'll keep going. I'm not going to wait for him. Come leave a message. You don't have to leave a super chat. Say, yo, Rich, come on in. And I'll come on your stream. We could talk about it. Make that bank, bro. Come on. Show me how big your balls are.
Bro, you'd say that while you're sitting there crying about how Jay's trying to ruin your business and take food from your children, when that's not the case, you stupid fuck. That's what you're trying to turn it into to garner sympathy. That's not the case, bro. You got fucking nervous and you got jealous that people liked Jay fucking more than you. And you fired him because Jay was trying to take the main channel because you were doing nothing with it.
No, it's not leaking, but Jay and the J Hoof Defender Club, that was when I played them, because he put me in the situation, Bloody G. How long before Jay Ritzai answered?
You put yourself in that situation, you stupid fuck. Because, okay, the timeline of events is, right? You guys split amicably, right? In the public eye, but behind the scenes, it was tumultuous, right? And then you start sending Jay messages behind the fucking scenes, bro. You start sending him messages, voicemails, which forces Jay to go public with you sending these messages to him behind the scenes. Because whether or not you feel they were threatening, you're not allowed to tell Jay that he can't feel threatened. If he felt threatened, then guess what, bud? He felt threatened. You can't tell him he didn't. So he went public with the messages, right? Or with the fact you were sending him messages, which then in turn caused you to drum up all of the voice messages and play them on your stream, which then led to more fighting. You're farming him. And you're lying about it. Get the fuck out of here, man. You're lying.
To that one, Kyle. Yeah, I give it 6 months to a year, realistically. Is it really leaking? No, it's not. There was people who were the Jay White Knights and Jay himself. Oh, no, did Jay himself? No, Jay himself did not say it. I am not going to put out misinformation. But the Jay White Knights...
Well, that's all you've been doing. By refusing to give context, you've been putting out misinformation. You're lying through omission, dumbass. You're building a narrative through omission, dumbass. Refusing to give context to something you're saying, right, is building a fucking narrative. Especially when you want people to believe something. And we've already seen it or heard it. You wanted to be the good guy behind the fucking scenes or in the public eye, but you wanted to be Mr. Hardass, Mr. Mafia Boss behind the fucking scenes, bro. And that's why people are calling you two-faced.
When I showed the messages, which I knew was going to happen because they didn't want me to be in the right about something.
You weren't, you dumb fuck. It proved what Jay was saying, that you were harassing him behind the scenes. That's literally what he was saying, which is why he went public, bro. Because you were talking to him aggressively behind the scenes and he felt threatened, which forced him to go public, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? You're lying through omission. You're building a narrative through omission to make Jay look bad. You refused to give full context until you went on the Lol Cow Live podcast. And then you have the audacity to sit there, when didn't I give context? For the last month? For like the last, 3.5 weeks before you went on Keemstar's show? Bro, come on, what are you talking about? When you were playing the messages, you wouldn't show Jay's messages because you didn't want to expose his messages. But you were playing your messages out of context because how do we know what you're saying is right or wrong if we don't know how Jay responds to it to elicit the right or wrong action? Dude, you're trying to tell us to feel a way without giving us the full context in which we could feel the way you're intending it to come off. Bro, I mean, what? If you wanted people to be on your side from the beginning, you should have give full context. And this is the part where I actually agree with Keemstar. You both should have given full context. Your unwillingness to give full context, right? And wanting to play a two-faced fucking game where you were literally the good guy in front of the camera, but the bad guy behind the camera, right? You want to do all of this, but you're building a fucking phony ass narrative, dude.
What the fuck was I just saying? Damn, boy, I'm all over the place tonight. I'll get to your super chat in a second.
Still haven't got to their...
Yeah, the stream is fucking crazy right now.
The stream is ridiculous. You're just straight up lying.
No, I was wrong about letting my emotions put up that post.
Your emotions didn't put up that post, dude. You did. You did.
My emotions let me put up that post.
No. You got mad because Jay responded to you, or Jay quit, or you fired Jay, right? And then you called him a leech, right? What was it? We'll just go with leech, right? You called him a leech, basically. I mean, come on, dude. You're just straight up lying.
Yeah, Jay put me in the spot, yes. Where it was like,
No, he didn't. You put Jay on the spot first by going public with it on Facebook, you dumbass. You did this first. You
put up like this like vague message. People in the commentary community, many people were like, yo, that's some female pussy, that's some female shit. I'll stop using that other word. Where he's like, Rich left me horrible messages. So if I didn't play the messages,
bro, you shouldn't have sent. No, you're ignoring the fact that you sent the messages in the first goddamn place, you stupid ass. There you go, cutting off narrative to suit your own fucking ignorant fucking narrative, dude. You can't just say, hey, he went public with my messages, and then ignore the fact that you sent the messages in the first place when you both were supposedly moving on from your breakup. Like, come on, bro.
I was fucked. Like, I think I said this very early on the stream. If I didn't play the messages, I was fucked, because then everyone's going to speculate that I said these absolutely god-awful things to him. And then if I do play the messages, then I'm fucked, because I'll look at Rich.
Or here's the better idea. Maybe you shouldn't have fucking said it in the first place.
Airing out his dirty laundry, and he knew that. He also thought by him putting out, I'm lawyering up, that I wouldn't have went on the podcast today. How does my dick taste, Jay? You want some whip?
Bro, you're literally fucking subsisting on him. What are you talking about? One sec. He's trying to sit here and say that Jay did it first. No, you did it first, dude. You sent him threatening messages behind the scenes, regardless of if you feel they're threatening. To him, they were. So you can't discount the fact that he feels that they were threatening. So he went public with what he felt was threatening to him, right? And then you felt the need to respond to him coming out saying you're going after him behind the scenes by showing your messages, bro. You're farming him for content. Good fucking God, dude. Oh my Lord.
Cream on there to make the flavor a little more palatable.
Why?
I'll put my balls in
shower?
there. It'll be like a rich dick sundae.
Dude doesn't even fucking shower,
hey,
bro.
wait, Jay extorted you. That's fucked up. Also, you're a fucking legend. Patrick, you've been a member for fucking 32 months, and you were around back in, like, 2017. Thank you, dude. So, Bloody GB, it says to the people who don't want to hear it, who are pissed at me, yes, it's leaking. I don't know. I don't even know how you could compute that. Like, if Jay had messages in between, of course, I'm leaking shit. The only time I think I ever leaked it, or was there something?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you saying that you sent like 7 consecutive voicemails without Jay responding a single time? Then that completely changes the context in what you're saying. Because if you sent 17 voicemails, all getting increasingly angry, right? It doesn't really matter if they were threatening messages. If Jay doesn't respond and you send him all these angry messages, that's being aggressive to him. To me, that would be threatening. If I saw all those messages and each one of them was angry at me, then yes, I would feel threatened. I would feel like somebody's angry, extremely angry with me, right? To the point where they're going to send me 20, 60, 80 fucking voicemails all in consecutive fucking order without me responding a single fucking time. So yes, I would absolutely count that as being aggressive towards Jay. Absolutely aggressive.
The quartering to prove a point. But that would be twice. The only other time I ever leaked one message was from the CEO of Intellivision when he told me, which I do need help. I need to see a therapist. Everyone says that to me. You know what?
Bro, you don't need a therapist. You need a fucking detox center. My guy, in 1 year, you went from 10 milligrams of edibles to 1,000. 1,000. In a year, a single year. You don't need a therapist. You need rehab.
You're right, I admit it. But Tommy Tellerico was saying in a DM that I need to seek help. Fucking Tommy!
But you do, you dumbass.
Come on! So yeah, he said I kind of extorted you, that I admitted it on the podcast. He didn't say that in the podcast. Someone kind of put him to task, but he did not use those words. I listened.
I'm sorry, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I do not believe you.
Unless I'm missing it and like I fell asleep or something. You know.
Wait,
Rich
you're
Mod,
saying
Jay Fetty's Jake sleep or something.
Wait a minute.
I listened. Someone did on the podcast. Yeah, he said I kind of extorted you, that I admitted it on the podcast. He didn't say that in the podcast. Someone kind of put him to task, but he did not.
Wait a minute. You just said that he admitted that over the phone, and that's why you didn't have a recording of it. But now you're saying he admitted it on a podcast? Wait a minute. No. You did just say that Jay admitted this to you over the phone. That he admitted that he extorted you over the phone. But now you're saying he admitted to extorting you on a podcast. And then he admitted to... Wait. Am I hearing this wrong?
So yeah, he said I kind of extorted you, that I admitted it on the podcast. He didn't say that in the podcast. Someone kind of put him to task, but he did not use those words. I listened. Unless I'm...
Wait a minute. You just said that he said that over the phone.
missing it and like I fell asleep or something. You know. Rich Mod, Jay Fetty's Jake, he's trustworthy. Okay. DBZ. Oh, damn, I forgot to turn off auto renew for 2 years. Perhaps I will forget for 2 more years or so. Dude, you're fucking awesome. That's a good way to put it. Who's Nerdy John? Who is Nerdy John? Remod me, Sword Lie. Is that the guy who did the podcast? He could come on. Oh. Rich, my super chat. Richard, I'm sorry.
How did he see that he extorted you over the phone?
Richard, I'm sorry.
But you changed it.
Why? Hey, Rich, can I get a mod back? Yes, you can. By the blue color, it looks like there's a good balance right now. Yeah. Sure, you could come on.
I don't understand.
Rich, you are awesome. You need a hug. I need a hug from breast. Yes, I need breasts.
Right?
Oh, Dad needs to get laid again. Da Vinci's Demons, yeah, I'll mod you. I know you too. I know you not just by your name, but by your fucking, what is it called? Not thumbnail, whatever. I can't think right now. I'm sure he's gonna try to get back at me too. If you think this is done, or no, he's gonna pretend to be doing the lawyer thing. Still waiting for 8-Bit Eric, man. I'll go on your show. Interesting. He's not back. Weird. Yes, because people, Caven, I know you could be a mod. People were getting in their emotions, couldn't have that. Susha, did I miss your super chat? I'm sorry.
Dude, you live in your emotions.
Between, I guess,
all the
emotions
time.
and being stoned as hell right now. Man, that hit like a fucking freight train, too. Because I was sober before. When I was on the podcast, you guys could tell I was sober as a fucking judge. Susha, where you at?
Oh,
dude?
and we all saw your terrible acting.
I found Jay's streams boring most of the time.
We all saw your terrible acting. Well, you were like, when Keem was like, well, what did he do? Oh, it's nothing. It's like, bro, you were fake as fuck. You're fake. You let Keemstar milk you to your face, bro. You're a bitch.
Stream, I would maybe tune in for a bit, but want to watch something else. But with you, I watched the whole stream. Not trying to kiss your ass, just telling the truth. I hope I'm engaging. I mean, look, I even do that with streamers that I watch Asmongold and stuff like that. Like, I'll tune in and I'll tune out because I'm losing interest. Then I go back and they say something interesting. So I'm not, I always tell people, you owe me. I'm not saying that to fucking sound like a kiss ass. You owe me jack shit. My job is to entertain you. I always say this. I'm sounding like Phil right now repeating a speech, but people already say I'm like Phil, so here we go. I don't know, Jedi of Psoriasis. Look, I'm sorry. You could be, I'm not just modding people who are asking me. I know it seems like that, but I'm really not. Josh Jones, I'll find your first. I'm hearing of any of this, but I'll say this. Friends using each other to lift themselves up is all fine and dandy, but someone who pulls you down just to give themselves a leg up is an enemy. No shit. We had a payment dispute at the end. What's funny is someone who was tuning in that I will not name said that Jay admitted in the podcast that there was no actual verbal agreement to a retainer. I forgot about that until that said person told me.
You did. Out the window. Bro, no. You just said that Jay extorted you over the phone. But now you changed it to somebody told you that Jay was extorting you. What? You just changed it again. Dude, he just changed that shit again. Get out. Oh my gosh.
A lot of Jay's Discord is calling him out for not joining. Jay, man, hope it was worth it, dude. I made mistakes. I didn't handle this. I've handled this far from perfectly.
Bro, why would Jay go on there? When Keemstar literally admitted, right, that he would have agreed with you based on his own experiences with his editors. Boogie seemed to agree with you too. Wings also agreed with you, or more or less was indifferent. So it would have been you and Keemstar and sometimes Boogie against just Jay. That's why you wanted him to go on there. Because you needed the safety blanket of Keemstar. You needed the safety blanket of their podcast, right?
But you did a speed run of your career. He's probably panicking, fucking like trying to get my social security number to find shit. Black Jack Yak 54. Thank you for becoming a member. Okay. Yeah, it's the real Rich. I don't take shit from people.
Bro, I can't. But you lied. You lied. You said that he was extorting you, right? And then you said he admitted to extorting you over the phone, and that's why you didn't have a recording of it. But then you changed it to somebody told you that he admitted to it on a podcast. And then now you changed it to somebody told you that the retainer agreement wasn't valid because it was a verbal agreement. No, I'm sorry. Verbal contracts are legally binding. They're hard to prove, but they're legally binding. If you agreed to something, you have to do it, especially when money is involved. Well, in the context of business, you agree to something in business, you have to do it, and you agreed to it.
Normalized femboys, I swear on my children, this is not fake for views. And I would not swear on my children, because that's a very audacious claim to make. I loathe the man now. He tried to destroy me to garner sympathy views. He is an enemy. Leave him the fuck alone. It doesn't matter how I feel. I know I'm repeating myself and it's getting obnoxious, but please leave him the fuck alone. For Christ's sake, leave him alone. He wants to sue me over hurt feelings. He's a sensitive man. My Super Cat and Streamlabs. Relaxed Peg Anus. I'll look up the Streamlabs now. Did you skip my most recent super? He's now salty at this because we are being a mole and showing you screenshots. Dude, Jay, why did you do this? I'm not saying I didn't fuck up, but why? Was it worth it?
Bro, you did this.
You got greedy, dude. That's what happened.
Oh, stop. Bro, you got greedy and you got jealous and you're trying to push him out. You're trying to snuff him out because you're jealous of him.
You got greedy.
You got greedy. Look, watch. Oh my God, watch. This is a tell right here. Watch how he leans in, glances at the chat, and then smiles.
Greedy, dude. That's what happened.
Look, rubs his eye, leans in, looks at the chat, and smiles. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. Let's watch that again.
Hey, was it worth it?
Watch.
You got greedy, dude. That's what happened.
Are people believing me?
You got greedy.
Are people believing me? Look.
You tried to milk the sympathy udder too much.
Bro, that's literally what you're doing now.
And all that was left was powdered milk. I have my issues with how you did things. Oh, and please get a shrink. I agree. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. Yes, I need a shrink. Absolutely, especially with that after how.
Homeboy, you're 42. Can you guys tell me that I should get a shrink?
My daughter, I am fucked up in the head. You want me to? I'm not even getting defensive. It's true. Yeah. Hey, 8-Bit, get out of the fucking Discord. I'll go on your channel, dude. Come on. On his part, and honestly, I would rather listen to a moody prick than a phony, boring steak. Oh, shit. You roasted both of us, and I still love it. Oh, God. Nah, dude. You're right. I have to admit, because then I'll be no better than I do need help. I have more issues now. I've always had issues, I'll admit it. I have more issues now, especially after the events that happened. And it does reflect in things. Choices I have made recently were not because of that. But I know it has affected me. You guys have seen it, I think. You know? Oh, did I block him on Twitter?
He straight up I cannot believe that. I cannot believe that. I can't. Fucking fraud. Fraud.
Let me look him up. If I blocked him on Twitter, yeah, because he's a fucking snake. I'll unblock him. Where is 8-Bit Eric?
Oh, let's see this shit blow up, bro. Oh, man.
All right, you are unblocked, my friend. You come on my show for 5 minutes. You come on. Here. I've already lost enough fucking money because of you clowns. Like, really? Like, you think Keemstar isn't going to ask me tough questions, too? Like, he's going to act like he owes me anything? Get real. He had no hat in the ring with either me have anything. People think he dislikes me. You know what I'm saying? So there's a link. I need to make up for lost time because of you fucking buffoons. I'll see you in Zoom. Let there be Snort Hogan videos up. I'm high. I just want to say Jay left Jay's. I want to say just left Jay's channel. Screw that Discord and all its notifications. Mod me in 2 months. No, I'll mod you now. You're a pain in the ass, but you're not. You don't get up and feel. No, you don't. Oh, Bertman. Hi, Bertman. You need to watch the Lol Cow podcast with my segment about Jay. We're waiting for an 8-Bit Eric. Nah, my dude, you already cost me money. Come on my fucking show. You got 5 minutes. If you're sitting there crying like a bitch in a Discord, I know you got the mic. You were fucking running your ass to the mic and camera to make a video about me. Come on. No, but he'll make a video about it, though. He won't talk in real time about it. I even offered to go on his show, but he'll make a video on it. Actions speak louder than words. You haven't been well Oh shit, I haven't seen it. Where did it go? You haven't been well for a while. Admitting you need help is great, but only if you follow through. Hope you realize that. I'm tapping out. Cheers. Tickle Burrito. I will see you when I see you. I think that's a final tap out. It is what it is, man. Like I said, I know that there are people's minds that are made up. I want to be a mod. I'm going to hold off on mods. I'm not 100% sure of your name. Anyway, I think I caught up on Super Chats. Thank you so much, guys. No, I swear on my children, it's not a shtick between Jay and I. This is as real as it gets, bro, when it comes to this shit. No bullshit. So, who... Oh, go away, Vegas. You've caused me so much hell today. Let me see. Yeah, so shockingly, he hasn't answered.
Yeah, unless I misunderstood, he changed the story 3 times. First, it was over the phone. Secondly, it was on a podcast. And then somebody told you that it was a non-binding contract because it was verbal.
We know Pescator, I think, sent it to me, too. Let me put it over here. We don't have to worry about the ads. Every time someone sends me a photo, I'm going to cringe. Oh, God. What a fucking tiring shit show.
Yes,
I already left
keeping up your
but
lie
I'm
is
wondering what
tiring.
happened with Minxie. I'll probably keep watching you and her, but there needs to be peace. There is peace. Minxie, you don't have to worry about me. I ain't going to do anything.
Bro, you're literally harassing these people, dude. You blocked her and then unblocked her and then did all this other shit to her. It's like, no, bro, come on. Come on, bro. And then let's go out. Let's talk about what you did to It's Kinda Sav.
I'm not going to be vindictive in any way. But you also did quite a bit of damage without knowing the full truth. I won't be friends with you again, but will I do anything harmful to you? Never. Thank you for being a great streamer. I've been watching for maybe 3 or 4 years. Thank you so much for sticking around through my turmoil. I don't always agree with you, which, I wonder why, but I love your honesty. If you ever need a good moderator, I'm here for you. Keep telling the truth. I think I tell the truth. That sounds weird to say. Like
you're lying right now.
I tell what I feel is the truth. Does that make sense? You gifted memberships? Dude, I'm sorry. I didn't even see it, bro. Thank you. How many memberships did you gift? Why am I not seeing it? Black Sheep, thank you for gifting 10 memberships, man. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry. Shout out to Duty. We could watch this intro. It includes me. I am sure because of this situation for months, if not years to come, I am going to be considered by many to be a lolcow. I accept that fate, and that is fine.
Get that ass thing.
Then stop talking.
It's your constant mood swings and picking fights on Twitter and flip-flopping on the main channel. It's just too much. All right, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate your honesty. Hope you tune in for that video that I made, though, because that kind of proves
that you're a bitch.
What I'm changing, and it kind of ties into your super chat. Does that make sense? I'm going to change the screen. My apologies. I'm sorry. Watch that.
Duty, copyright strike.
I know I need to ease up on Twitter after this, too. You're right. I would be a liar if I said you were wrong. That would just be my pride getting in the way. But this video I worked on, I'm not going to overhype it. Shout out to Art. I talked to him on Twitter. He's like, just chill with the overhyping, and he's right. I'm proud of it, though. I will say that. Did I change the screen? Let me check. I think I did. Yes. Ooh, it's dark. No, that's just my monitor.
Shitty gear.
Oh God, he's gonna pull the 8-bit Eric's gonna pull the quartering instead of coming on the stream. He's gonna post it publicly. It's that show. Yeah, remember how I said he's smooth brained? Yeah, it's called I could just shut down Zoom. You fucking idiot. Really? All right, so here, I'm shutting down Zoom then. If he messages me and wants to actually do it, I'll send another link. You fucking degenerate.
I can't do the echo because every time I talk, I hear my voice again.
Oh, I know.
I've never
I can
seen Rich do any tech reviews.
No, man, never. I never do tech reviews ever. How's this now?
Testing.
Better? Yeah, I'm not here. He said this echo.
Nope, I can still hear myself.
I hear it. Now I hear it. Now I hear it.
Testing.
Nah, dude.
Wait, everyone be quiet. Everyone be quiet. Testing. Perfect.
I'm not talking about that now. Venom Snake. I'm not a school principal. Like, I'm not. I made a choice. That's it. Let's move along.
I want to play some games.
All right, good.
Can you hear me, though? Am I getting all choppy?
Absolutely.
Nope, you're fine. So, okay, let's bring it back to you fired your editor, and we brought you on the show, asked you if there was a problem. You said there was no problem, and then, surprise, there was a big beef between...
Oh, there's another thing, too. Now, everyone was saying I was being fake with that. No, it's called that you keep your dirty laundry... or your shop talk behind closed doors.
No.
I love how people said I was two-faced for that. No, do you think that everyone wants to have a fucking makeout session who works together?
Bro, you were being fucking two-faced. You were. Well, everybody talks shop behind the scenes. No, you wanted to be one way publicly and another way behind the scenes. That's literally the definition of two-faced. Acting one way somewhere else and then acting another way somewhere else to give the appearance of two different personalities. That's literally Two-Face from Batman. Think of it as Harvey Dent. One is a good guy and the other is a resounding bad guy. The public face for the longest time was the good guy. And then what happened? Something happened to Harvey Dent, right? That revealed his true self to the world. And then who was born? Two-Face. Who are you? You're Two-Face, bro. You are two-faced because for the longest time, you had this air of he's a pretty good guy. You know, I thought you were a lol cow, but I didn't think you were this fucking bad, bro. Not until we got in our spat over the Twitter space did I understand how truly bad of a person you are when you started making fun of my foibles. My problems with talking publicly, my problems talking in front of people, my problems, controlling my anxiousness in front of 500 people. You made fun of me for that. It pulled the mask off my face to reveal the true you, bro. It pulled the beer goggles off, if you will. And I saw who you truly were, a narcissist, an absolute degenerate narcissist who thinks it's okay for you, but nobody else. You are an absolute fucking hypocrite.
What planet are you on?
You and your editor.
Session who works together? Base for that. No, that's behind closed doors. I love how people said I was two-faced for that. No, do you think that everyone wants to have a fucking makeout session?
No, you're two-faced because Jay was your friend. Right? And then publicly, you wanted to remain friends. But behind the scenes, you wanted to be absolutely horrible to the guy. And he didn't want to have anything of it. And look at who or what you're being now. This is who you wanted to be privately. I don't understand. Do not understand. You are the Two-Face, bro. Because Jay, for the whole time, has been the same person. Now, whether or not he's trying to milk you, I mean, not really. I haven't seen him try to. Every time somebody brings it up in his stream, he tries to say concisely the same thing every time. I've watched his streams before, you know? But here you are speaking out of his name, attacking him. I mean, come on, bro. What are you saying you're not the Two-Face? This is who you wanted to be behind the scenes, while still being holly jolly merry good guy in front of the camera. That's literally the definition of a Two-Face. Different personalities for different people
together?
makes a personality.
What planet are you on?
You and your editor. What happened?
Well, Amber Heard's turn. I will get to them. I'm sorry, but dude, I got inundated tonight and trying to tell stories and. So what did I miss? Amber Heard's turn before.
Man,
behind on me.
I really want some coffee.
Answer the other 3 super chats, please.
Ooh,
Jesus Christ.
Hold up. I'm gonna. I really want one of these. Watch. What is it? Cool. Oh no. Maple. There's alcohol called Maple Bear Clout. Well, I don't really drink alcohol very much. I do love donuts though. I should have been a cop. But this is what I want, bro. I want one of these fucking Maple Bear Claw donuts, bro. One of these bad bitches, right fucking here. Look at this bad bitch. I want one. Ooh, I could handle one of these too. Yo, pause, not that way. Shout out to King Sly, bro.
Christ. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not doing it on purpose. It's just. Where is more Amber Heard's turd? Oh, man. I'm not seeing it. I'm looking too, and I'm like intensely looking to see. Are we going to ignore the fact that DSP called out Jay? No, I know it. That one I did answer before.
Rich gleefully answered that. Because he likes Phil. He genuinely likes Phil. I can guarantee he's probably like either fucking 1 Minute Man or he's anonymously fucking donating. He has to still be in DSP's pocket, bro. I don't believe this lolcow is having this big of an implosion, right? And is just sitting there, not giving Phil money. I don't believe it. If you can sell out the homie, right? If you could sell out your best friend, the dude who helped your business stay afloat during the time in which you could barely fucking work, right? Come on, bro. You're trash. You're two-faced, hypocritical trash, man.
I did answer that before. No, and he was actually on point. And I think I even remember saying, like, no. You know how if you watch too much DSP, I watch too much DSP, like you could tell when he's bullshitting and when he's not?
No. DSP never tells the truth. And the fact that you believe anything that the enemy is saying, just proves that you are in fact a denthead. Because even if that son of a bitch is right and says, hey guys, the sky's blue, the sun's yellow, water's wet, mountains are high, grass is green, you know, and pizza's round, I would still say you're wrong, Phil. You're wrong. Because ain't nobody want Phil to be right. No.
He seems like he was telling the truth about the Jay situation. And that's not just because I hate Jay.
Yes, it is.
Like if he seemed like he was fake about Jay, I'd be like, all right, you're lying about Jay, dude. Here, let's start from the beginning. I'll still make it Cliff Notes, don't worry. It started with the fact that I did a video where I circumvented him, where I wanted to do change to my channel. I have a video in the pipeline. It's done. Changes are coming. It's done. Anyway, so I was literally on the toilet one day taking a shit. Because I knew if I made that video and sent it to Jay, if I mentioned this before, fine. If I didn't, whatever. He would have been like, don't post this. Don't post this. You're going to regret it. There's going to be a bunch of news. And I'm like, no, dude, I don't want to make news the primary fucking focus anymore. I'm done.
No,
I know
that's
you were
not
going
what
to do
you
that.
said.
And he admitted it. I'm like, if I sent you that video, would you have tried to stop me from posting it?
That's not what you said,
yes.
bro.
You could ask him if you think I'm full.
You wanted to stop news completely.
And it's been something I've been
completely, not just like put it off to the side, but you wanted to stop doing it entirely.
Over for a while because we're not doing the same shit on my channel anymore, and I was just like, Jay, I had to do it like a light switch. I'll explain why in a minute. He does, Tickled Burrito, you're right, he does lie about shit, but when you watch enough Phil, Duty, are you here? Can you back me up on this? You could tell when by Phil's, this is sad that I know this, like I said, by Phil's body language and his like voice inflection.
Nah.
Like, you know when Phil's lying and when Phil's telling the truth. It's weird that I know this. I'm not saying I'm like a lie detector expert or whatever.
Bro, you literally said you were second to 10.
But yeah, Phil honestly looked confused. I don't know what else to say. If it was someone I actually liked, I would say the same thing.
Bro,
you know what
Phil
I mean?
Always looks confused.
I never dislike Phil. I just think he's a dumbass. I've always said that, Ray.
Bro, you're a dumbass.
Like,
what the fuck
we just
are
gotta
you
part ways, dude.
about?
It's this isn't it. Like, no, DSP lies all the fucking time.
And why do you believe him now?
But there's also times that he doesn't lie, and you can kind of tell if you watch too much Phil.
I watch
For the
Phil
people
a
that
lot.
watch too much Phil, you know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Honestly,
like,
you're not.
I'm not making as many videos as I used to. Like, I don't need you. Like, there's nothing else.
You should have dropped
I don't want.
immediately.
Look, listen, there is no issue with Google Fish. It's just now is not the time to talk about it. Maybe not even this evening. Oh, Boogie, you're just getting the clip about Phil. I wanted you to watch it during the podcast. It's a banger. I think Phil's telling the truth. I'll mention his name because I sent them the clip about Phil.
You were such a douche.
Because I know when Phil's lying, I'm like, I am fat and look like Santa Claus anyway.
Bro, you went from 1,700 viewers to 12. I say that and he goes up to 13.
I ain't being partial if it was Jay. If it was like intro guy who's like my brother, I would still be like, no, Jay's Matt, or you seem kind of sus. It looks like Phil's telling the truth about you. Just saying. And I know Phil, unfortunately, better than I should.
No, you don't. You don't. You're wrong about his ass all the
like
fucking
when you were
time.
Talking about the guy who was Josh Jones. Let me get to your. I'll hit you up your super chat right now, dude. I'm sorry. Like I said, I got inundated in between the storytelling and the marijuana. I kind of got discombobulated. I think honestly, if I was with all the support tonight, which has been fucking amazing, I thank you guys. I still would have gotten discombobulated. Why am I not see? See, this is where if they had a little search thing right here, it'd be much easier to find them. Dude, I'm savage to people that deserve to be savage to. I'm not saying
you're not
an angel. I know I could be a fucking asshole sometimes too. I know. But it's way up there, huh? Ooh, boo, 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 boo. I'll look for like another minute, dude. I don't want to hold every Josh Jones work beef sus, especially when it gets personal trust. Oh yeah, with what you definitely know. I forgot you. Yeah, with the shit you're going through, continue to let it out. You'll be fine. Always here if you need to vent. I have to end it after this. It's not me pulling a boogie where I'm going to... I have to. I don't have any reason to keep going.
Yeah, you milked it dry. Thank you for admitting it.
Like, why? He was doing all the clips and stuff like that. It's not that he was screwing up. It's just that times have changed. So he's like, all right.
Why didn't you fire him?
And he said to me the price, and I was like, we've barely done anything this month.
Then you should have said no, meant it, and fired him first. You shouldn't have let him come back 2 times, 3 times, and squeezed his price lower. You should have said, no, dude, I cannot afford it. When I can't afford it, we'll see about working something out at your normal price. But you didn't do that. You squeezed him lower, you squeezed him lower, you squeezed him lower, and then at the end, again, it was a payment dispute. Because maybe Jay got tired of being squeezed dry. One sec. Oh. All right. Sorry about that.
No, you'll get this, not that.
All right, Josh,
now,
I'll check it out, dude.
Payment disputes happen all the time. I'm sure you know. But the banger to it, and what I was stupid, I left a Facebook message and shoot.
No, dude, the drama is done. Listen, if you think that no one else has payment disputes behind the scenes, you're out of your mind. If you think it's a childish thing, I don't know how old you are, but buckle up. No, I don't want to think about Jay after this. Don't send me messages. I don't want to know. I don't want to know if he's like, all right, I've talked to 16 lawyers. I don't want to know if he has like an expose video on me. I don't give a shit. Now I have to go back on my own lane. I'm recording Elden Ring footage. I want to do another few more touch-ups to that video. I'm done. I have to be done. For my own sanity, for my own mental health, I have to be done. For fuck's sake. Rich, it's kind of petty doing a victory lap. You're fucking right, and I love it. Okay. was manipulation. That is a fact. Pescator, if you disagree, tell me. That's fine. I'm not looking for yes men, but come on. For fuck's sake. I have nothing as a person who suffered panic attacks countless times. Woken up from my sleep with my heart rate at like 200 beats per minute. Shaking.
Bro,
I understand.
You probably wake up with your heart going 200 miles a minute or 200 beats per minute because you're fat as fuck. I know this because I'm fat as fuck. And I can't sleep on my stomach, but I do.
That is done. This is the context is the key.
Yes, and who's
the one?
Do
you understand?
Yes, and who's the one that refused to give context until just recently? That was you, wasn't it? That was you. You refused to give context. Oh. Paused. Who paused it?
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm not mocking him for having a panic attack.
Yes, you are.
It's bait. Thank you, Quasi. There's people that there's people
What's
that
bait?
get it. Thank fuck.
What's bait? What's bait?
It's not that I'm making fun of his panic attacks. I'm making fun of the fact that he did that to make people feel bad for him so he gets more money during the stream.
You mean like you did with your daughter when she was going into the hospital and you monetized a video and tried to get clout off of her sickness, bro? Fuck off, bro.
That's different. Like I said, dude, it's a Pescator, thank you. It's a beta way to start a streaming career. If you're having a panic attack on stream, maybe don't stream. Yeah, take the day off and put up a tweet and say, look, guys, I'm not feeling well. You could even, look, say you had a panic attack. I've done it on Twitter before. Like, look, man, my anxiety's fucking me in the ass today. Probably said it just like that. I have to chill. But to do that, that's bait. Like, seriously? It comes off as clickbait. Thank you. I'm not making fun of the man for having panic attacks. They suck. They're awful. They're terrible. Oh, he can make a new video on choking on his own dick. Maybe his voice will not sound like fucking... What did I call it before?
You go to human resources, you pussy. You're probably crying.
You think I'm gonna lie?
Bro, what are you talking about? You literally get on stream and start crying. There's memes out there of you fucking bawling your eyes out like Wings of fucking Redemption, you dumbass. You're gonna talk about him being sensitive when you literally get on stream and just start crying for no reason. Dumbass.
To the audience, you think I'm gonna lie to these people online that I'm fucking
respect.
treating my fucking employees like they just won the lottery? Like, hey,
can I say one thing?
Okay,
hey Jay,
actually,
would you like to edit today? Oh, you don't feel like it? Okay, buddy, have a good one. Like, no.
You want to know?
No.
No. You
to the audience, you think I'm gonna lie to these people online that I'm fucking
respect.
Treating.
You literally cannot do that. If somebody's doing a bad job, you can tell them they're doing a bad job and reprimand them for doing a bad job. But what you cannot do is yell at them at the top of your lungs like Keemstar is implying. You just can't. There's this thing called workers' rights. You can't do that. And individual states have individual laws about it. But I know in my state, it is illegal for a boss to berate you in front of anybody about anything. You have to be professional. You can't just cuss at them, call them names, yell at them, and do whatever you want just because you're paying them. That just isn't the case, Keemstar. And somebody who runs a successful business like you, multiple successful businesses for that matter, should actually know that. You can't just go around aggressively yelling at people.
My fucking employees like they just won the lottery. Like, hey,
can I say one thing?
Hey, Jay, would you like to edit today? Oh, you don't feel like it? Okay, buddy. Have a good one.
But see, here's the problem, though. Rich did not provide the content in which no, I'm mixing up Keemstar. Rich flip-flopped. Rich is conveniently leaving out the fact that he wanted to not do shorts on his streaming channel, right? He wanted to do shorts on an entirely new channel that he never launched. He never moved forward with. It wasn't until somebody in his chat came out and said, "Hey, Rich, you should keep those shorts on this channel because it will drive people to watch the live streams." That's when you changed it. You're just straight up lying.
One. Like, no.
You want to know you just reminded me of something, all right? And I listened to some of that fucking Circle Jerk podcast. He should name it that. And Jay said, I was on call for him 24/7. I'm like, dude, was I fucking Foxconn? Did I have like a suicide net at your house?
He said that. He literally said that. Like, I was on call 24/7, like he was my nurse or my assistant. Like, I'd call him up to like.
You would literally not stream at a drop of a hat and then call on Jay to do a stream for you. At the drop of a hat, he quite literally was on call. If I'm out eating a sandwich, right, to use a DSP reference, and I get a call from my nursing job, right? What does that mean? If I get a call to go into work randomly, what is that called? What would Jay getting a call about, "Hey Jay, I need you to stream," randomly, what would that be called? Being what? On what? What did you do to Jay? Did you sit on him? No, he's still alive. Did you feed him? No, because he's skinny. Look at you. You called him. And what did you call him for? To go into work. And what did Jay do? Went into work. So what does that qualify as? Being on what? Would that qualify as being on call? I seem to think it would be fucking. It would qualify.
Like, make me breakfast at like 1 in the morning. Give me a break. Hey, you're editing at 3 in the morning. I'm waking you up. Oh, you're having sex? Pull your penis out and start editing for me.
Bro, that
was the thing I said.
Not to me.
Nah, you're conflating it, bro. Jay's not saying that he was at your beck and call 24/7 for things outside of the stream, right? So he's not saying that he was at your beck and call for him to make you food. You're being purposefully obtuse. Get the fuck out of here, man. What the hell are you talking about? You're being purposefully overly exaggerated for no reason, when it's obvious that Jay's talking about being on call to the point where he barely could do anything and had to sacrifice his personal time, which you both admit he had to go in and stream for you. You literally say, even if you don't agree with the amount he did it, that he stepped up and streamed for you when you couldn't during the time your daughter was sick. That's literally being at your beck and call within the parameters of his job. Don't conflate it with a maid literally being at your beck and call, because a maid being at your beck and call is different than an editor, because an editor's not going to be making you sandwiches, right? They're not going to possibly live in your home and then literally be at your service whenever, at whatever time. You're being ridiculous.
Mid-sexies made you edit? Man, damn. But pull your dick out of your wife and get in front of Premiere, you bastard. I'm like, dude, there's maybe been a head. I don't care. I'm not watching it. It's like, I'm telling you, after this, it's done. Oh, well, I guess that kind of. Handful of times I'm like, hey, Jay, I made. All right. Bullshit. Do you want to watch this or do you want to watch 8-Bit Eric?
Let's watch what 8-Bit Eric had to say, because I don't give a fuck what you had to say. You're just straight up being dumb.
Let's watch this first, I think. Your story came up. Tell me I'm. We'll end the stream with Eric. Lying, Jay. And I'd be like, dude, if you could do it, great. I understand it's different time of the day. Whatever. If you can't, fine. Another thing he said, he's like, God, I would wait for Rich all day. Motherfucker, I would stream till like 2 in the morning.
You gotta stop fucking doing that.
Not always 2 in the morning, I'll admit that. But I would stream late. Recently. Oh, fuck Phil, too. Not actually. But I've streamed till like 2 in the morning. And the thing is, he made it like he just.
That is also a fucking lie. More often than not, you would cut your stream at about 11:30, 12 o'clock, and you would make up the hours at another time. It's part of the reason why everybody started getting on you when you didn't fulfill your whatever pledges, let's say, about putting on the fucking bear costume and all of that shit.
Sat there. Yeah. See, that's a good point, too. It's just going to raise my blood pressure watching this video. Because I'm sure he made it a bunch of deflection and whataboutism. Because if he had something, he would have came on here for 5 minutes. He has the time. He was here. He has the time. I was sent that he was crying in Discord. He just knows going voice to voice, he would look like an asshole. And naturally sound like one, too. That's just,
you already look like an asshole. You already look like an asshole.
Something for a while. There and twiddled his thumbs and waited for me. I would call him, be like, hey, Jay, I'm up. I got up at like noon, 1 o'clock. I'm ready to edit. And he'd be like at the grocery store or doing something else or sticking his Zelda sword up his ass. I don't know. He didn't. Did I really say that? And I was sober here, too.
What is that?
Sit there and just wait for me with bated breath? Get real, Jay.
Dude,
what was he going to blackmail you about?
I swear to God, these unemployed people.
Now, I'm going to admit another one of my flaws. My communication skills can suck. Jay said that. There. Because I have to be, if I'm making it like, if I'm being fully transparent, I have to admit to.
Bro, if your communication skills suck, accept fault for the fucking voice messages that you fucking sent him that literally exacerbated the fucking issue. All of this is your goddamn fault, bro.
What my shortcomings, or else people are just thinking I'm putting out I'm just trying to throw someone under a bus. Which, yeah, I'm throwing them under the bus with truth.
What? Oh my God, it's just so corny. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I'm throwing him under the bus.
With truth. And it's like in middle school when you hit somebody with the, well, I slept with your mom. Wow. That took a lot of thought.
The fucking.
But remember, he's suing me, but he's not suing me. He doesn't want to bring drama to his dwindling community.
Chat that are bullying you like you're a bad guy. They're fucking unemployed.
He's milking your dumbass. He's literally milking your dumbass. This is literally called buddy trolling, you stupid fuck. Music Bismarcky basically invented the no, I can't say that because he jumped on the buddy trolling train after everybody had already did it. But the most prominent one in my mind that I can think of right now is Music Bismarcky, who was literally buddy trolling the shit out of Cyrax. This is literally what Keemstar's doing. And look at your fat ass sitting there. Yep. Keemstar, tell him. Tell him. Tell him the truth.
See, this is, oh man, I should have just started off just being the bad guy.
See, that's the thing of it. You wanted to be the what? The good guy. Behind this, or in front of the camera, right? You wanted to be the good guy. But behind the camera, you wanted to be the bad guy that you're being now. Two-Face admitted it.
It's something important.
All right? Roast the ever-living fuck out of these unemployed losers that don't have a fucking job, that are acting.
Hey, guys, you want to talk about horror movies? Hey, guys, I'm going to have a cop on. Do you want to dare to keep the kids off drugs? And he looks so fake. Look, all right, now I'm just letting my personal...
Bro, you are entirely fake. Jay can look fake, but you are the genuine article. You're fake as shit. You just admitted it.
I should have started off being the bad guy.
But what? You wanted to be the what? The good guy. You're fake as fuck, you dumb fucking moron.
Despisal of him. Stop it, Rich. Personal hatred. What is the JKB song? I don't even know what it is.
Like, you need to treat this guy like...
Look at him. Look at him. Look at him flailing his fucking sausage arms in the air like an inflatable fucking flailing tube man. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
They wanted me to pay like a... I didn't make a song with him yet, if you mean...
No. That's nobody wanted you to keep Jay on just to keep him on. But you fired him abruptly and then acted like you were his friend, bro. You said that you were friends. You don't do friends like that. It doesn't matter if you were firing him. That's your business. But the fact you called him your friend, the fact you did all of this, just solidifies that you're a piece of fucking shit.
JKB back with another episode.
This is from Super Castlevania 4. Let's make it creepier with Vosh.
I'm a size queen.
And he likes big dick.
I like big dicks.
Rich, why are you obsessed with male genitalia the same way Phil's obsessed with shit? All you do is talk about it.
And Tacoma wept.
Tacoma wept.
And then you saw his lolly horse porn. If you have... I'm getting chills from that fucking music. No, I'm not going to start crying. That will be a meme that will never go away, and I will hold that like a badge of honor. And I was shirtless. But if you have not played Super Castlevania 4, you need to stop fucking watching me right now. Stop watching this drama bullshit and go play that game. Just say it. Keep a fucking friend fund. I'm like, you know what? Give me your routing number, give me your banking account, and I'll keep Jay around as long as you want to.
I would say to these fucking people in the chat, listen, do you know what a boss is? A boss is the fucking boss, all right? You're...
I forgot he said that. God damn. Based fucking Keem. Based fucking Keem. Let's go.
Fired.
Oh, yeah, because
You can't make your own fucking points, bro. You need everybody else. And see, this is what I was talking about. You just wanted to go on the show so Keemstar would circle jerk you, right? And you felt insulated, right? In your little pocket. And why would Jay go on this? It's literally 4 people right? Excluding Tommy C, because I don't think Tommy C buys into any of this shit. Look at the look on his face. He's like, you're doing too much, bro. You know, I don't think he buys any of this. I think he sees you for what you are. He called you on it early. You didn't live up to your word. You caused all this drama, and now you're literally flailing around, literally flailing your fucking sausage arms up in the air like a sausage, like an inflatable arm tube dude. Like, come on, man.
You're fucking fired. That's what a boss does when you're not doing your shit.
That's what happened. And here is the last thing too. When I said to him, like, Jay, oh good, I get to see the reactions to this lunacy. I didn't see it before because I was just going. You literally said you essentially extorted me. He's like, dude, you're out of your mind. You're nuts. I never said that. I said, Jay, you've worked with me for almost 6 years, or about 6 years. Even if I fucking hate someone, and you know some of the people that I hate, I won't make up shit about them. I could think you're like, I hate Pat the NES Punk. I hate him. I hate his fucking hair. I hate everything about it. Why did I say that like that?
Why are you laughing? Because you're trying to conflate Jay with those other people that you don't like to make your audience think of Jay in that same vein, bro. A fucking troglodyte, a single-celled amoeba could see what you're doing, bro.
But I won't make up shit about him. You're saying to me right now, when I saw Red outside of the mall, that's where I had to talk to him because I was going in to get something, that I was making that up in my mind. I'm gonna put out that you said something that you didn't say. Yeah, man, you're doing it right now.
You know what I love about this chat right now? It's on members only, so everyone agrees with me because they're employed.
Shout out to all the employed people who don't get them. And yeah, person, I almost said your fucking name. Thank God I didn't. Thank you. You saved me some work. Appreciate you, bro. Emotional attachments to people who don't care about them. Jay doesn't care about you. I'd
like to speak to all the unemployed losers out there. Thank you for your membership, and I hope you continue to subscribe.
See, look at that, bro. Look at Tommy C's face. Watch him turn around. He's like, oh my fucking God.
Out there, thank you for your membership, and I hope you continue to subscribe.
So imagine saying... And all this happened once Hoot Wireless left the soundboard. I won't hit the applause because I know I'm getting too heavy with it. That's pretty good. Hoot, wow, that got to come back, man. That's a banger. That's underrated, I think. So he's like gaslighting me. He's like, bro, I never said that. I'm like, really? And now, here is the banger. And I kept quiet about it. Everyone starts DMing me. Look what Jay... Like, it's funny. I was chatting. I could say this. I was chatting with Justin Silverman. He's like, yeah, I recommend you don't go on the podcast. He was like, oh, you didn't listen and you're going on the podcast. Good job. And like I said, I really was like, this might, even if, like, I know I'm in the right with, I fucked up big time in the beginning, but afterwards, I know I'm telling the truth. But this could still backfire spectacularly. I gave myself a 40% chance to come out with unscathed. Holy shit, man.
You're not. Bro, what are you talking about? You came out with a 40% unscathed. No. If there's 60% of shit that can prove you wrong, you did not win. You dumb as ass. I'm done with this fucking guy. Oh my God. He's so fucking stupid. Everything he said is bullshit. Everything. Every bit of it. But alright, guys. I guess I will see. Have a good one.